Alright, so you are going to learn how to make a contact sheet in Lightroom. I'm sorry for the echo. I don't know how to make it stop. If I have time, I'll try and redo it later, but here it is for now. So what you want to do is first go to your library mode, okay? Choose the file that you want. Let's say I want to do all the 5th grade pictures, and maybe we'll do less. We'll do all the 4th grade pictures, okay? Now, remember, you haven't sorted these yet. These are literally so we can see every single image you shot. So all you need to do is Control A or Command if you're on a Mac, and that will select all the images. Then go over here to the print module. Over here it's the second module from the right. Click print. And you can see that it automatically, I already have a contact sheet situated. Now when you come in, it might look like this, okay? So what you want is actually what I just showed you with a bunch of pictures on one page. So that's called a contact sheet. And it basically comes from when the film days, you would cut your film strips, well, you cut your film into strips, stick it in a clear folder or clear sleeve, stick it on top of the paper, expose the paper, print it, and that was a contact sheet because it literally contacted the sheet. But now we just stick with it. So what you want to have is zoom to fill, rotate to fit. You want those checked, otherwise it will make them smaller. Then your margins, keep it about 1/4 of an inch, except for the bottom, you can do about 1/2 inch. Now, page grid, this is what we want to change. Your rows, as you increase, you can see you get more pictures along the way, but it's kind of smishing it, right? So what you don't want any more than 6 rows, and you don't want any less than probably 3 rows. 6 is pretty good. For columns, you can see you get more and more. Alright, I found 3 to 4 columns works best. Okay. For cell spacing, this just gives you a little bit of room here. Okay, you don't want to do too much though, it starts to cut in. What if we don't do zoom to fill, take that off actually. Just because you might not be able to see how much you're cutting off. Cell size, this is the ratio pretty much, so you can make them what you need to. Okay, come down here. Under, so you'll have this like identity plate. You don't need that. You don't need any of that. You do need photo info, okay, and you want it to be file name. File name. That way, if I say go back to this image, you'll know exactly which one I'm talking about. And then font size is up to you. I would choose at least 12 because my poor eyes. Don't worry about print sharpening because you're not actually doing that. You are actually going to print to a JPEG file. Under print job here, okay, you are going to print to a JPEG file, okay, and then click print to file, and then save it as your name, contact sheet, 1, okay, and then save it wherever you need to save it. So I'll save it to my desktop for now, and then save. Now, instead of having to do all of this every single time, because you know you have to have 3 of these, come over here to where it says template browser and press this little plus sign. And then you can name it contact sheet, what do we have? 4x6. Okay? And then create. And then down here, underneath the Lightroom templates, you have the user templates. You can see I created a 3x6 already, and then this is the 4x6. So then all you have to do is click this instead of going through all these options again. Alright? And then you're ready to do it very quickly the next time. Notice that it is one of 4 pages, okay? So when I go and open up my file, which you will email me, see if I can find the file now. I'll do it this way. Desktop. See, I even made a template to send to people. Why didn't I save it? Oh, I typed your name, that's right. Your name. Nope, that's your plan. There it is. It's a folder. So you'll see that they actually have 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Okay? Sorry about that. And then you'll just email these files to me, and then you'll use these when you go with your peer editing, which I'll explain later. All right, that's it. Bye.